Air impact wrenches take the pain out of removing tires and loosening tight engine bolts. That makes them an essential tool for the aspiring home auto repair person. If you're new to this market or haven't bought an air impact wrench in a long time, you should know that there's never been a better time to buy them now. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. AIRCAT 1/2 Air Impact Wrench. The AIRCAT 1151/2-inch air impact wrench is a great choice for someone who needs to deal with very difficult bolts or needs to loosen a lot of bolts in quick succession without slowing down. This air impact wrench comes with 1,295 foot-pounds of force, which is enough to loosen almost any bolt. It also has 1,400 blows per minute, so it keeps steady pressure on the bolt while you work, which makes the job easier. While no air impact wrench is quiet by the traditional sense of the word, this powerful model only produces 86 decibels, which is impressive for this type of tool. It's not quiet, but it's certainly not eye-splitting. It also comes with an excellent 2-year warranty, which tells you that the manufacturer stands by their product, but also keeps you safe if something breaks prematurely. Unfortunately, this model is so powerful that it can have uncomfortable vibrations while you work. That's a worthy trade-off for most people, but it may not be something you want to deal with. Overall, this is one of the best 1/2-inch air impact wrenches on the market. Number 2. Ingersoll Rand 1/2 Air Impact. The Ingersoll Rand 2235 to Marks 1/2 could easily be the top entry on our list if the previous model didn't exist. This model comes with good torque at 1,300 foot-pounds and delivers 1,200 impacts per minute. Note that both values are slightly lower than the previous model, but still quite good. The Q in the model number means this is the quiet version of the popular 2235, which begs comparison to the other tool. It's quieter, only putting out 91.99 dB. That means it's not a quiet tool, but it's certainly not the loudest air impact wrench, either. It does use less PSI than the previous model, 90 PSI to 150 PSI. If you have a smaller compressor or one with a lower maximum PSI, this model could be a good choice for you. However, the quiet 2235 doesn't pack the same punch as the regular 2235, and that means that if you need the best power, you're going to need to get the louder model. Overall, this is a good choice if you know that you like the 2235 already and want a quieter variant, or if you're someone with a low-power air compressor. This is also one of the best air impact wrenches for lug nuts. Number 3. AIRCAT 3/8 Air Impact Wrench. If you've ever had the experience of having a rusted bolt that's stuck in an area where you couldn't reach it with your impact wrench, then you'll appreciate the smaller form factor of the AIRCAT 1076 XL-inch compact impact wrench. With the small size comes a drawback, however. Its 550 foot-pounds of torque just can't compete with the 1/2-inch drive wrenches that ranked higher on this list. At just 2.5 pounds, this is a very comfortable wrench to hold. This is especially useful when you consider those tucked-away bolts in hard-to-reach places. Combined with the comfort grip, this was one of our favorite tools to use overall. What surprised us though was how quiet this wrench was during operation. This can be a real asset in a workshop that already has a loud compressor. Overall, we think this is one of the best 3/8 air impact wrenches of this year. Number 4. Ingersoll Rand 3/4-inch Impact Wrench. This air impact wrench from Ingersoll Rand is a powerful beast of a tool, with a size and weight to match. At 7.4 pounds, this behemoth isn't going to be the most comfortable, and maneuvering it into hard-to-reach areas isn't going to be much of a pleasure. That said, no bolt will stand up to the power of this wrench. With 1,350 foot-pounds of torque, this tool will make short work of even the most rusted and determined bolts. The biggest problem with this impact wrench is a lack of longevity. Thankfully, a 2-year warranty is included, because you're most likely going to need it. Ours worked fine off the bat but eventually started blowing air from the housing. After looking around, we discovered that this is a pretty common problem with this tool. At this price point, we hope to see a much longer lifespan. Despite these problems, the great power earns it a spot on this list, though not near the top. Number 5. TZTool a half air impact wrench. What makes the diesel impact wrench from TZTool so attractive to many consumers is the included deep well impact sockets and extension bars. Buying a new impact wrench can get very expensive when you factor in the additional expense of sockets, extensions, a compressor, etc. This wrench helps take some of the headache out of the experience by including most of what you need to start using it right away. For what you get, the price is very affordable. Although this wrench seems like quite a deal for the price, it suffers in a few key areas. First, quality control is not up to par. In the package we received, one of the sockets was missing, instead being filled by a duplicate of another size. The next downfall of this wrench is that it's underpowered. With a maximum torque in reverse of 875 foot-pounds, this wrench had some problems getting the most rusted bolts loose. In our opinion, better wrenches with more power are available for a lower price, leaving money for purchasing sockets.